Hello, everyone. Today, we have a super short discussion, probably the shortest so far. Kasi dalawang provisions lang ang sakop ng chapter na ito. Articles 1493 at 1494 ng Civil Code. Okay? But kahit dalawa lang ang articles na tatalakayin natin ngayon, syempre, importante pa rin to. Lalo na kasi nga estudyante kayo, hindi nyo alam kung ano ang itatanong sa mga exams nyo. So anyway, ano nga ba ang mangyayari kapag ang binebenta ay nawala o nasira bago pa ma-finalize ang sale? As usual, gagamit tayo ng relatable examples para mas madaling maintindihan. Well, whether you're a buyer or a seller, today's discussion is important, okay? Imagine, bibili ka ng bahay, tapos pagdating mo doon, surprise! Sunog na! Ano ang gagawin mo? Yan ang pag-uusapan natin today, okay? So, ano pang inaantay natin? Let's get started! Article 1493, Loss of the Object Before Sale. So, sabi ni Article 1493, if at a time the contract of sale is perfected, the thing which is the object of the contract has been entirely lost, the contract shall be without any effect. If the thing should have been lost in part only, the vendee may choose between withdrawing from the contract and demanding the remaining part, paying its price in proportion to the total sum agreed upon. So, lost of the object before sale. So, merong dalawang scenario. First scenario, entirely lost. Okay? Walang natira. If the thing being sold is completely lost before the contract is perfected, then the contract is void. Walang bisa. So, example, si Beauty ay nagbibenta ng kanyang bahay kay Ganda. Pero bago pa sila makapirma sa kontrata, nasunog ang buong bahay. So, anong magiging resulta? Wala nang mabibenta, kaya walang sale. Anyway, second scenario, pag partially lost, okay? So, dito, may natira. If the thing being sold is only partially lost, the buyer has two options. First, cancel the sale. Withdraw from the contract, kumbaga. And then second, proceed with the sale, but pay only for the remaining part. Okay? So, example, si Pogi ay bibili ng 10 hektaryang lupa mula kay Beauty. Pero bago pa ma-finalize ang kontrata, 2 hektarya ang kinuha ng gobyerno para sa road widening. So, Pogi has two options in this example. First, cancel the contract, di ba? Mag-back out dahil hindi nabuo ang lupa na bibilhin niya kasi kailangan niya talaga ng buong 10 hectares of land. So, hindi naman ma-materialize ang project na gusto niyang gawin doon. Pwedeng ganon. Or second, pwede rin naman ituloy niya ang sale pero babayaran niya lang ang 8 hectares na part ng binili niyang lupa. Okay? So, summary of Article 1493, simplified lang natin talaga. Kapag nawala ang buong bagay bago pa mabenta, walang bisa ang kontrata. Kapag bahagyang nawala, may choice ang buyer. Umatras o ituloy. Atras o abante. Anyway, that's a joke. So either atras, pwede siyang umatras, or ituloy niya ang sale, pero bawasan ang presyo. So that is Article 1493. Napakasimple lang talaga. Now, let's proceed with Article 1494. What if the seller didn't know the goods were lost? Okay? Hindi niya alam na nawala na pala yung binibenta niya. So that is Article 1494. When the parties purport a sale of specific goods and the goods without the knowledge of the seller have perished in part or have wholly or in material parts so deteriorated in quality as to be substantially changed in character, the buyer may at his option treat the sale, number 1, as avoided, or second, as valid as valid in all of the existing goods or in so much thereof as have not deteriorated, and as binding the buyer to pay the agreed price for the goods in which the ownership will pass if the sale was divisible. So Article 1494 says that if the seller was unaware that the specific goods had already perished in part or completely deteriorated before the sale, the buyer may cancel the sale or avoid the contract, or second, proceed with the sale but only for the remaining usable goods and pay accordingly. Okay? So loss or deterioration before delivery without the seller's knowledge, ha? Kasi kung may knowledge na sa kanya, fraud yun. And anyway, etong Article 1494, gusto ko lang din pansinin nyo, meron tayong tatlong scenario actually. Kung ano yung nangyari sa goods, okay? Dito sa 1494, dapat specific ang goods, tapos hindi alam ng seller. Then, ang goods ay either first, totally nawala. Second, bahagyang nasira or nabawasan. And third, nagkaroon ng matinding pagbabago sa kalidad, okay? Merong what we call substantial deterioration, sabi ni Article 1494. So, para mas malinaw, titingnan natin ang tatlong posibleng senaryo, okay? Papaliwanag natin to gamit pa rin syempre sina Pogi, Ganda, at Beauty. So, first scenario. Well, hindi ko na pala isasama sa scenarios yung yung totally nawala lahat. Kasi kanina pa naman natin alam na alam. Pag nawala lahat, then the buyer has an option to avoid contract, okay? To avoid the sale. So first scenario, partially destroyed goods. So si Pogi bumili ng 500 bags ng premium coffee beans mula kay Beauty. Pero hindi alam ni Beauty, 200 bags ang nasira dahil sa baha. So, nang malaman ito ni Pogi, may choices nga si Pogi, okay? Siya yung buyer. So, first, cancel the contract. Second, kunin lang ang natitirang 300 bags ng premium coffee beans na benta ni Beauty and bayaran ito. Okay? Yung 300 bags lang ng premium coffee beans. So, second scenario, if the goods that lost their value. So, si Ganda, bumili ng limited edition vintage wine collection. Pero, habang naka-imbak, napanis at nabuksan ang ilang bote. Now, si Ganda ngayon ay may two options. First, cancel the sale dahil hindi siya makikinabang sa napanis na wine, di ba? And second, kunin lang ang mga natirang maayos na bote, yung hindi napanis, at bayaran kung magkano ito. Okay? Yun lang din yung kailangan niyang bayaran. So, scenario number 3, goods that are completely changed in character. Ito, si Beauty nagbenta ng high-end designer bag kay Pogi. Pero hindi niya alam na exposed ito sa moisture at tinubuan ng amag. Nang makita ito ni Pogi, hindi na ito luxury bag. Parang sirang leather na lang, okay? Imagine, akala mo luxury bag. Naging vintage moldy bag. Ay, nako. Anyway, so anong magiging result? Pwede niyang i-cancel ang sale kasi nga yung bag has substantially changed in character at hindi na ito katumbas ng binayaran niya. Di ba? So, that is Article 1494. Actually, practically, etong Article 1494 reiterates the principles in Article 1493 that provides, although it provides a more specific application when dealing with the sale of specific goods that are partially or totally lost without the seller's knowledge. So, sorry, na-distract yata ako. Meron lang nakakatawang nangyari dito. Anyway, here's a simplified breakdown. How is Article 1494 connected to Article 1493? See, Article 1493 says that if the thing sold is entirely lost before the contract is finalized, the sale is void. If it is only partially lost, the buyer can choose to continue with the sale and pay a proportional price, okay? Now, see, Article 1494 applies the same principle, but specifically to specific goods, okay? Meaning items that are clearly identified and agreed upon in the sale. So it also adds the element that the seller was unaware of the loss or the damage when the contract was made. So, in short, Article 1494 just applies Article 1493 in a more specific situation kapag specific ang goods na binibenta at hindi alam ng seller na may damage na pala ito. Okay? So, that's it. Tapos na tayo sa Article 1493 at 1494. Anyway, dito nagtatapos ang ating kwentuhan. Ay, discussion nga pala ito. So, kung gusto nyo pa ng mas maraming legal discussions, ano ba to? Patapos na tayo. Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, at i-hit ang notification bell. See you in the next video. At tandaan, ang tamang legal knowledge, pampatalino. So, aral-aral kayo dyan. Bye-bye!